Yeah. Don't play that. Don't play that. Yeah, I want to go back. I want to go back to just Shira and Illya just being a family, just having a good time. Nobody has to die anymore and all that shit. But I guess not. Anyway, I'm not. I was slightly. I'm sorry. I'm slightly late. Listen. A rematch came out for early act for like pre-orders, right? The game's really fucking fun. I can't lie. I'm usually not a sports like game type person. I don't usually play those kind of games, but rematch has been really fucking fun. Wasn't meant to get held up though. That was not on purpose. Make sure my audio's good. I'm just gonna jump right into it. Anna, thank you for joining us though. God damn. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I know someone's missing. Don't fret. Calm down. There he is. See? There he is. I knew you missed the little guy. The little guy was missing. See, he's right there. He's nice and safe. See? He's safe, the little feller. Just adjust the mic. There we go. Alright. Let's go. But yeah, that's why we were doing it. Right, we already... Something was wrong, and then we went into, patrol and all that. Oh yeah, chat. Angela knows about this. Angela told me that apparently she was supposed to sing. Illya, she was actually supposed to be... They were supposed to be singing, but it's not in the remaster for some reason. So he linked me what it sounded like, and... Yeah, I mean, as I told him, thank God it wasn't in the remaster. It might have been worse than what was happening to me yesterday. It might have been worse. Because holy shit. Would that have added so much to what was already, like, my favorite scene. But I did go back. Link the video. I can do it after this, I promise. I went back in the VOD with the video of the actual singing. I'm like, okay, let's see what this sounds like. And holy shit. I felt myself like getting choked up again. I'm like, oh, this is not good for me. Uh-oh. This is not good for my soul. I don't know what kind of witchcrafts Ilya's been cooking up these past 2 routes to this point, but like it's working. It's fucking working on me. I don't know what she cooked up, but it's working. By the time notices something's wrong, we've already gone to town. Oh right, Tosaku. Pardon. I just got here, dude. Tosaku must have noticed it too. Though she's quietly trying to sense something. The view is familiar. The town is dark and quiet after 10 p.m. It is 10:40 p.m. There's nobody on the streets, no sound at all. The silent night that I've grown used to seeing since the Holy Grail War started. But it's too quiet. Tosaku whispers next to me. Yes, it's quiet here. For the last few days, the town has become as quiet as ruins, sinking into a still slumber once night falls. And yet, the silence tonight is beyond anything I've experienced so far. Now this, Tosuke, this is different. I don't know what this is. Tosuke is squinting in the direction of Yodo Temple. It's a part of town on the opposite side of Shinto. It's short of the edge of the city. It's streets are completely dark. Remember, it's like staring into a black wall. That's all I say as I begin walking toward the darkened streets. Tosuke remains silent. It's probably the obvious choice for her too. We both know what's happening there. It's a contradiction. We know exactly what we'll find if we go there. Yet we go anyway, hoping we're completely wrong. Oh shit. Dude, we just started. Can we not risk our fucking lives for a second? What exactly did I feel and laid eyes on it? This dark wall. with nothing beyond it. The instant I step through it and see the town I know, I understand what's occurred. Oh, the town is too quiet. Sleeping isn't enough to describe it. There's a complete void without any sign of human life. It's the utter stillness of death, not slumber, when nothing is living anymore. I feel dizzy. The town hasn't changed. Around us, 50 or so houses are as black as night, looking exactly the same. There's no signs of the doors being forced. Nothing broke any windows to get in. Of course, no crane peeled out the walls or roofs to get at what's inside. In the same way, the presence of over 100 residents is simply absent.
Illya-kun, そこの家入ってみましょう。
I know why you're flashing to Sakura at this current time. I know why, but why? Tezuka puts on some gloves and breaks into a nearby house. Breaking and entering? I can't believe this. House abuse? Pass by the nameplate. You open the front door. This is actually Inui's house. Arihiko. It's actually their house. Walk down the hall. You explore the first floor. Check the second floor. Find absolutely nothing. And leave. Tezuka tells me that they're gone. The town looks as if it always does at night. The buildings are completely intact. There aren't any dead bodies. It's perfectly clean. And nobody will notice anything off once dawn breaks. And yet, it looked even more barren than back then. We checked a few more houses, but our findings were exactly the same. There was no damage to any of the buildings, and no people inside. And then left behind were some traces of magical energy that made my chest ache. That fucking thing that I hate. Every single building, road, and patch of ground. That fucking thing that I hate! We found dark traces of something stuck to them. It keeps its shape and color even now. We knew even without saying anything that it was the cause of this pristine tragedy. I feel dizzy, irritatingly nauseous. Corpses without bodies, bleeding without blood. I would have the neighborhood devoured by shadow, while I walk through it all on edge. A completely unrelated image comes to mind for some reason. But it isn't unrelated. It can't be. I'm thinking of it here. Stop. Remember. Remember. You know this presence. This scent. You did before, too. What did you imagine the first time you laid eyes on that abomination? Don't notice it. And history of Yuki? Fucking real. Don't notice it. It's the same. No. Something even heavier attacked everyone here. It's not true. It was the same. Why did you imagine what you saw? So hi, man, and thanks for joining. Back then. Because I have no proof. I have no reason. I have no motive. I have no evidence. It doesn't look like anyone. It shouldn't be true. It can't be true. I must not acknowledge it. But the more I think... I don't have any proof at all. But my mind tells me this hunch is true. I know it is. Because that sensation was... It's unavoidable, Shiro. I'm fucking sorry, dude. It's similar to my nightmares of...
Shiro? どうしたの？急に立ち止まって。まだ他に気になることでも？
You know, I'm thankful we're doing this at the time we are because it's And then there's daylight outside, so you don't get fucking flashbanged. I shake my head and get rid of the dizziness. I must have gotten a whiff of the scent the shadow left behind.
いや、吐き気がするだけだ。俺のことはいいから、話を続けてくれ、父さんが。
Yeah, we're fine.
本当？参ったわね。向上した四郎の大魔力でもあいつの残滓に当てられちゃうんだ。
Damn.
まあ、あれだけの魔力の塊なんだから当然といえば当然か。そうでもなければ町を食うなんてできないものね。
True, true.
いや、体力がなくなったとかそういうんじゃない。単に
Oh.
気持ちが悪くなっただけで奪われた
I
も
was
のは
just
ないと思う。
absolutely fucking disgusted. Toga seems to accept that. More importantly, we need to confirm what happened here.
で、一体何が起きたんだ、あそこで。
I can take a guess.
まあ、今までと同じ食事でしょうね。ただ、
Yeah.
規模が段違いになっただけ。
Yeah.
町中に残った後からして一軒一軒訪ねていったなんてことじゃなかったはずよ。あれは津波みたいにあの一帯に覆いかぶさって
You could just do
そのまま
that.
地面に溶けていった。よっぽど空腹だったのか一口で食事を済ませたかったんでしょう。
So you can just do that. Alright.
けど無機物はお口に合わないみたいね。生きていないものは通り抜けて有機物だけを残らず消化していった。
I mean, that's a positive. No, it can't eat inorganic material. That's a positive, isn't it? Somewhat 50-50, like slightly positive.
救いがあるとしたら一瞬で消えたことか。痛みも恐怖も感じる時間なんてなかったでしょ。
That's yeah. That the fact that that's the only thing is that yeah, it just happened immediately though. Bounded field of disillusion. Toza explains that the bounded field Ryder employed at school was like magecraft with an instantaneous and powerful effect.
問題はそれだけの魔術の発動にもかかわらず魔力を感知できなかったってことよ。
So it can't be a spell. Then it's just something the shadow does.
あれがあの影の仕業だって言うんならあいつにとって
Yeah, like it's just
あ
something
れ
it
は魔術
does.
じゃなくただの挙動に過ぎないことになる。要するにあれだけ広範囲の妖怪も黒い影にとっては寝返りみたいなものだってこと。
It's no different than you just eating like a sandwich or some shit. Same thing. Ugh. I see. But it's over now. The shadow disappeared, someone once it satisfied its hunger. No reason to pursue it now. Patrols have lost her purpose. We're new victims despite our efforts. We can't even detect the shadow who's the key culprit. If it was the shadow or Zoken, I think we might be able to get a read on her movements and run to the scene to intervene. That's lost its meaning now. We don't have any way to track the shadow. More than that.
分かってはいたことだけどあいつ日に日に成長してるわ。このペースでいけば次に出た時は手をつけられない怪物になっているでしょうね。
Like, is it... Does it know the time we go to patrol? I know we only just started, but does it already know our timing? It's like expecting us, like, every time it just attacks when we're not out. So basically we have to be out at all times to catch it. We can't do that. Right now, we don't have any chance of winning. Problem is, we can't be out all the time, you know? We can't do that. Interlude, huh? 12-2. Okay, Heaven's Interlude. Complete silence. They were not the only ones here to appreciate the loss of life and ruin of prosperity. No, that expression was not quite accurate. The boy and girl still showed an admirable will to fight. They clearly did not appreciate what they found. Only one who was no longer human would delight in this tragedy.
いやいや、加減を知らんのも困りものだ。よかれと思い放任してきたが、俺はそろそろ刈り取らねばならんかの。
The old man cackles, blends into the shadows as he roams the uninhabited town, white skull in tow. He's looking at the boy and girl. The old man pleasantly watches his enemies. There's no hostile intent. How could he hate something that is hardly even a foe to him anymore? The old man, they are no different from pebbles by the wayside. But the White Skull thinks differently. To him, a threat is a threat, no matter how small. Any obstacle should be removed on the spot, even if they are beyond his own powers to defeat. Man who was summoned as assassin acts strictly according to that unwritten law.
この場で殺しても良いのでは?
It would literally save you so much time if you did that. He inquires of his lord. The boy and girl are highly vulnerable as they walk through the ghost town. How could it not be so defenseless in this land of death? Or how can it be so defenseless? Can only see them as sick individuals with a wish for death. Thus, one might even consider it a mercy to end them here. And yet...
いや、それはいささかもったいない。ここまで生かしておいたのだ。ここで終わらせては芸がなかろう。
You are throwing the match, buddy. The old man has no mercy. He's rotten to the core, and lived over 500 years and lost his humanity in all but shape.
例えばこういう筋書きはどうかな、アサシン。ここに生贄がおる。人の世に疎まれ憎まれ、呪われ続けた哀れな肉だ。この肉はな、けなげにも世界を嫌おうとせぬ。ただ一人でも自分の味方をする者がいる限り、その味方が住む世界を嫌わぬよう努めておる。いやはや愛欲とはかくも尊く強力なものらしい。肉は何をされようと人の世を憎みきれん。憎めばその味方を否定することになると、懸命に自らの泥を抑え込んでおる。故に、肉には何をしても効果はないのだ。
Meat in this case being Shiro, I'm guessing.
だが、その唯一の味方に否定されたとしたらどうなるのか。もとより世のすべてに否定されたものだ。唯一信じた希望に裏切られたとあれば、もはや歯止めとなる道徳など存在しまい。
I don't know about that.
では、魔術師殿はあの少年に最後の一押しをさせたいと。
さよう、幕引きはあやつにこそふさわしかろう。予想外の成長ではあったが、あそこまで持たせてくれたのだ。ならば、息の根を止める喜びは譲ってやらねばなるまいて。
Okay. He chuckles in delight. Sadism and satisfaction color his mirth. Enamored with his own ingenious suggestion, his chattering laugh makes him seem like a skull bobbing in the wind. What is your plan, Zogan? What the fuck are you... What are you fucking planning? In the end, we got home before midnight. We decided there wasn't any point in wasting our stamina where there was nothing else to do. Yeah. My feet feel heavy. Physical stress of training all day must be catching up with me. Body feels like lead. My eyelids might drop closed at any moment. Oh, I'm sleepy. Maybe my mind's worse off than my body. I want to sleep so badly I might just curl up on the floor in this hallway. Real.
おかえりなさい。
Ah! Illya!
街の様子はどうだったリン。
Illya was waiting for us in the living room. Sakura isn't here. Of course not. Sakura's... schemes will love the game. I can believe it. No. Sakura should be sleeping in her room right now.
やられた後だった。それよりさくらは
How's she doing?
何もなかったわ。ちゃんとベッドで眠ってるし、起きた様子もないみたいね。ライダーを刺激してない分、魔力に余裕があるから調子いいんだと思うわ。
Okay.
そう。まあ、それでも一応警戒して。あの子、次に暴走したら後がないから。
Yeah. It doesn't seem like Tozuka's any worse off after seeing that ghost town.
私は疲れたから寝るけど、イリアはどうする？私も休むわ。明日は製鉄でしょ？よく睡眠をとっておかないと 失敗しかねないから。
But you know we'll already fail, though. Ila bids us good night and goes off to the tatami room.
じゃあ今日はこれでお開きね。シロも休みなさい。気づいてないようだけど顔真っ青よ。
Oh, I'm pale for different reasons. I'm pale for different reasons, Tosca, trust me. I'm pale for reasons you don't understand, clearly. Body feels heavy. You managed to roll out of my futon even through my brain fog. Thanks to daily muscle memory. I collapse into bed. I roll onto my back and look up at the ceiling and make a little time to think. Oh. Time to think. And we're going crazy on... We're doing this? Alright. Try to think with my exhausted brain. Think about my left arm. I loosened the shroud today. Experiencing unbearable agony and terror last night isn't overcoming in a day. And this so easily. The pain and fear might well never have existed. Excuse me. Oh god. It was a long day today. My apologies. And this so easily. Pain and fear might have never existed. I think seriously about what that means. Sure translated sleepiness, you fucking did. I think seriously about what that means. I know the answer. I think about Illya. Real. She told me that she couldn't live with me. Said it would be nice, but that it couldn't happen. Because she doesn't have long to live. She told me something that anyone would know. I think about Shiro. Now, why would you... Oh, Shadow. Right, that makes sense. I think about Sakura. Her life is becoming more confined with each passing day. Because the crest worms are feeding on her body and she doesn't have enough magical energy. Because of Sakura, yeah. I mean, after the one interlude, where like we hear a voice in the park and then they say, oh, there's something that the Shadow did. Like the Shadow did something here. I already be clued in by that point, so everything else is just building up to it. Like, at this point, we're just building up to Shiro finally just fucking accepting the reveal. It isn't her fault. It's Sakura's fault that her body is this way. All I can do for her is share my magical energy. Give her some blood and supply her with enough power, she should hold together. I closed my eyes. He decided that we were all beyond saving. There's only one choice to make. I made it long ago.
先輩、帰ってきたんですか?
Haven't you had enough? You ate like 100 people? Haven't you had enough? God damn! Greedy! Fucking greedy! God damn! A voice from the hallway.
起きてる。入ってきてくれ。
Back for the sun. I get up. Even if my head isn't working right. I wanted to see Sakura.
失礼しますね。ごめんなさい。物音がしたものだから起きてきちゃいました。
I think you should have stayed in bed and slept.
先輩におやすみなさいって言っていなかったから。
Sakura's her usual self. She's introverted, thoughtful, and always holds in what she wants to say. But she's still the girl who tries to laugh and means so much to me. The last year, she's become so stunningly beautiful that now I want to embrace her anytime we're alone together. She's the person I promised to protect forever. I think it should have been Illya at this point, but alright.
要件はそれだけなんです。先輩のおかげで体の調子もいいし、今夜はよく眠れそうだから心配いりませんよって伝えたくて。
No suck today? I'm surprised. Sakura's her usual self. Of course she is. Why wouldn't she be? She couldn't possibly be the Sakura that came on to me that one night.
先輩、
Uh-huh.
やっぱりお邪魔でした。
Slight disturbing to Pizia.
なんか すごく眠そうというか疲れてるように見えるんですけど。
I am tired, Sakura.
さくら、ちゃんと眠ってたか？
I still voice my anxiety. Entire mind can't organize its thoughts.
ぐっすり眠ってました。また怖い夢を見ましたけど、寝つくまで先輩がいてくれたから我慢できました。
I didn't. Scary dreams. I shouldn't ask what they were. I said nothing and reached for her long hair.
先輩、
さくら、こっち。
Oh. Hand falls from her hair to her shoulder, and I bring her in close.
先輩、私。
Hey Rain, thanks for joining. I don't know about this, man. I don't know.
さくらは嫌か？
I whisper into her ear as I hug her. Sakura doesn't resist burying her head into my chest.
すごく嬉しいです。
Sakura, you just killed like 100 people like an hour ago. I just like, just FYI that you killed like 100 people. But we're just gonna keep going? Alright. You just have no guilty conscience? Alright. Allegedly. Allegedly! No, I know for a fact you did! So let herself relax and snuggles against me. CG? Oh. Then I hug her very tightly. Can't control myself. Oh. I just wanted to do this with her. So many times I wanted to hug Sakura until I pass out. So I do. Sakura's voice doesn't reach my brain. Well, here's my ragged breathing. Oh, so this is their way of doing it, but not showing. But like, it's happening. But yeah, it's the implication. Yeah, it's being implied that yeah, they're fucking. But don't worry about it. Sakura wants me, needs me. Before I know it, I know who's being satisfied. I lose track of time. I keep watching this nightmare until morning, but the power soon goes out of my body. I start to fall asleep, still holding Sakura's hand.
私も
Savoring her body heat through my hands, I fall into a deep sleep. Then the rational part of me speaks. My ecstatic brain recovers its calm in the abyss of sleep. What will happen if you do this? By drowning yourself in Sakura, maybe you're deceivingly admitting that your fears are justified. That line goes hard. That line goes hard. Oh my fucking... Bro. Bro. You have got to be kidding me! Oh my fucking god. Hyperductive post-no clarity? Maybe. I'm having scary dreams again. Something creeps along the road. I'm scared that kills people with each step it takes. Watch it go from a place, let it behind it. I don't want to watch, but I can't turn away. It's a scary dream. I nightmare that I'll have to keep watching over and over. If I'm being honest, I've started to feel a slight closeness to it. Well, gee, I wonder why. I was afraid at first, but I'm used to seeing it now. Above all, this child doesn't have a bad heart. Uh-huh. It just eats in a different way than we do. It's a lot like me.
暇そうだね、彼女。どう？一緒に遊ぶ？
Well, for it's we're good.
気分が悪いのかい、お嬢さん。それなら、そうだ。そこで少し休んでこうか。なんだよ、何黙ってんだよ、あんた。そっちだってそういうつもりでついてきたんだろうが。
Game we can hear the voice lines. Right, it's like, tonight it's the same. Why do they all come up to it? Maybe it has something that draws men in. Yeah, big bahong. Alright. I wonder how many people it kills. I wonder how many days this goes on. It needs to draw in food is to walk around at night. I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong? It eats. At first it ate in a rush, but it's gotten the hang of this. There's no need to hurry. Once they're pulled in by their feet, it's over. Eats up their heart and mind without leaving a single drop. Mmm, tasty. Giggle and sing, go go! It's in a good mood tonight. Even though it's never shown the emotion before now, it's giddy tonight. That makes me feel closer to it, too. I'm very happy tonight. After all, it's the first time. First time Senpai sought me out himself. Yeah. So there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. I'll still have these scary dreams, but they're no problem at all. The world seems so beautiful and kind because Senpai's looking at me. So, I start to think that even this bad dream could go on a little longer. I set out in search of my next meal. If you're watching Twisted Words of Alice in Wonderland, you'd think. Well, thanks for joining, Angela. Also, can I just say again real quick, thank you so much for linking the actual Illya singing. Thank you so much, because it was beautiful. It was so beautiful to listen to. Unfortunately, Blondie, hey Gil, this is either really good or really bad. It depends on this outcome. This is either really good for us or really fucking bad. Surely wins this match. It fucking depends. I don't know. It really depends on what happens next. Run into someone who's even scared in this dream. Run away. The thing has never been afraid of anything before, but it flees in terror from this man. The shadow's afraid of him? Okay, hold on. Golden hair and red eyes. He smells like me. I've seen him before. Once. Wait, is that what he fucking said to him? I've never known what he said to him. Or what he said to her. I've never known. I feel like the animes like never tell you what he says. Did the movie ever show that? That this is what he said to her? Because I never knew he fucking said that. No. What? That's... Oh, no. I never knew he said that. Anime's ass. Drop the animation medium back to visual novels. I'd like to add about Illya's singing. I like how the VA sings it like how an inexperienced child would stuff a town singer. It makes more. It really does. Because I heard it first. I'm like, oh, that doesn't sound quite how I thought it would be. How you'd sing this. How you sing a song, like a VA, because usually know how to sing. Because as if I remember correctly, Illya's VA also plays Yui and Kaon, and she can sing. She can sing. She can really sing. So I'm like, okay. But then I thought it for a second. I'm like, no, wait, this makes sense. Because Illya probably can't sing. I mean, she sings just because she enjoys it. Doesn't mean she's good at it, but it still sounds good. So it's fine. Welcome to Stalker says, kill yourself and leaves. Peak comedy. Honestly. Random girl and tell her to kill herself. True. Damn, I didn't even know this is what he said. Shit. That's really funny. I'm sorry. That's really funny. Listen, I don't want to hear anyone complain about I can't read how the original. Actually, Am isn't going to give a shit about the story. Right? I'm like, what? I mean, okay, is Is the fact that Gil tells Sakura to kill herself that important to the plot? Is it that important? Maybe not, but I feel like that's information I would like to know, because we see that scene happen. And like, I'm pretty sure it's in Dean's Day Night, it happens in UBW, it happens in Heavensfield, clearly. I would like to know what he fucking tells her! You know? If you keep showing it, and not giving me the answer, I'm not gonna like you, you know? If you keep showing me it, and not giving me the answer later, I'm gonna be mad. Anyway, comical evil Gillis. We do love some comical evil here. And then it gets serious, and it's like, oh right. Then it gets a bit of a freak, and it's like, oh right. God, Saber Gillis, so. I don't like Saber Gilgamesh. I really don't. He's cool in UBW, and I haven't seen him much here, but in Saber's route, yikes. He's the golden star to want me to kill myself. Nice. They actually hit that line. I'm guessing that's Sakura speaking. I run. From what? I run. From whom? I run. Why? My dream won't end. The thing looks so pitiful as it panics and runs into an alleyway. It's all over for it now.
聖杯の出来損ないを期待していたが、まさかあれに届くほど完成するとはな。惜しいと言えば惜しいのだな。
The shadow is a holy grail. Specifically, Sakura is a holy grail. She's a vessel. How? And why would Zoka do that? Implications? Yeah, it's implications, but like, still.
選別は俺の手で行う。死にゆく前に適合していた
Being too
己の
suitable.
身を呪うがいい。
Alright, Gil. This is going to be absolutely depressing, but I need you to not hold back. In an instant, Count's blade stabbed the thing. Huh? That's weird. It hurts. Let the comment on shows there's the comments in the fair out, but so many of them will look at Gilgamesh, aka the king of misogyny, absolute chads, because he's badass stunts. Legitimate fans. Right? I'm like, Gilgamesh in UBW, he's a cocky asshole. He looks cool, cocky asshole. He's just really, you know, he's not too active for most of the story, right? It's not doing too much. But he's just cool that way. Like, he's not doing much. His presence is what makes him terrifying and all that. Like when he shows up at Illya's castle, it's his presence that's like, oh shit, it's that guy. It's the blonde guy. Oh shit. And you have Saber. It's like, oh, you're some guy in a white fur coat. It's throwing out misogynistic terms. Oh, well, okay. His first appearance against Castor is fucking awesome. Then he shows up again, it's like, oh, he's just misogynistic. Oh, I mean, that's... alright. I guess. That's your whole character in this story? Alright, cool. That's... alright. How amazing. She's the one who got stabbed, so why am I in pain when I'm watching from over here? She's the one who's dying, so why am I on the ground? The one who's dreaming, so why? Oh. Why is my body cut to ribbons? Oh. Oh no. Gil? Ouch. I dream, but it hurts, senpai. Something spilling out of my stomach. This looks so pathetic. Just tell Saber, should it be a woman's joy to be raped and bound by a man? This is your king? That's your king? I'm sorry, if you're a fan of Gil because of Saber route, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. If you're a fan of him beyond that point, like if you don't like him in the first route, but you like him post UEW or Heavensfield? Yeah, that's fair. Having sex with Cheryl? Yes. It probably does. This looks so pathetic. Exactly, it's because of UEW and Babylonia. Good answer. We do not like Saber Gil. Fate Route Gil is certainly a character. To put the squishy things back inside, but my hands are playing somewhere else. My feet. I have feet, but the body they're attached to is dangling around. Gil, I know this is gonna suck for all Sakura fans out there, but I'm gonna need you to finish her off, please. For the good of the entire damn town. He's pretty solid there too. He is. I try to say something. It hurts like I've been struck by lightning. But I can't move, so I can't get away. Why am I crying and screaming right now? Probably.
まだ息があるのか。息汚いな、娘。
Gil, I'm gonna need you to finish her off. Please. He has no mercy. Goldman snaps a finger and a blade bigger than my own body chops my head off. That did it, right? Yeah, her ass right. I honestly think he should. It might be excessive, but like, he's not gonna hit, doesn't care if he kills anybody else. But like, a nightmare. This is a nightmare. Just like the dreams I've had so far. This is really happening. Once I open my eyes, I'll be back in Senpai's house. See? I'm about to wake up. Because it hurts so much. It hurts so much I want to die, so unless I wake up, I really will. Okay, I don't actually want to hear her scream, though. But I can't wake up. I can't wake up from this dream. Help. Help, it hurts. Help. Help. I need to hurry and wake up, or else they'll take me with it. But I can't wake up. I can't wake up from this dream. This dream. I can't get out of this dream. Senpai. And then the woman falls. She sprawls on the ground like an insect pinned into a museum plaque. Her entire body skewered by double phantasms. But you're still alive. The woman is still conscious. Her life is far beyond saving, but she doesn't know when to quit and keeps trying to move her limbs.
まだ息があるのか。
Oh, we went back a little bit.
息汚いな、娘。
He hands down her death sentence with disdain. The Golden Man, the expert named Gilgamesh, mercilessly lets the final stroke fall.
死にたくない。やっと先輩が私を見てくれたのに。もっともっと
Surely she doesn't get saved by the power of love.
欲しかったのに。
One must not be seeing anything anymore. As if in a trance, she speaks a mundane wish in her final moments. Finally, just when she's finally grabbed hold on a small sliver of happiness, reaching for that shred of cloth.
やだ。死にたくない。死にたくない。だって今死んでしまったら先輩は姉さん。
That's... I don't see that being true. I don't think she would. If I'm gonna be completely honest, it all comes down. Like, okay. I don't even think Tosaka would do that. I really don't think she would.
それが目障りだ。俺の手を煩わせるな。
You should work harder, Gil. The executioner's sword falls. I'm being very mean to Sakura. I'm sorry, but it's like she's killed. Allegedly, she's killed a lot of fucking people, and she is causing the little, like, death of this entire city. If someone's is about to put her down, I might just root for the one putting her down, because I don't know, man. It's not that Saga thinks Tozuka would do that. Conscious yes if act. True. Exactly, he would not. He would just not fall in love with Tozuka. It just wouldn't happen. The dream is over. Woman's mind sinks into a pool of blood and disappears into the dirty alley floor, never to wake again. Well, I guess that's it then. Gilgamesh, how the fuck did you fumble? How? How? How do you fumble again? I don't understand. The king of heroes, not a king of fumbling. I can't believe he fucking fumbled. Again. This was your moment! By the time he turns around, it's too late. Oh, she's too strong. Uh-oh. It consumes him from his feet. So she's just too strong. Okay, yeah. There's no escape. But he's already... Oh, no. Ane, I'm sorry, but your king is dead. Yum, yum. Mmm, delicious Goldie. Takes a while longer than usual. All that. And he still finds a way to fumble it. Even when he has the advantage, he still finds a way to actually fumble it. She starts walking. Her stomach is growling. The only thought that drives her is hunger. It does. This is the most Tsukihime vibes than, well, since Tsukihime. Even the king of heroes, worth hundreds of thousands of souls, is enough to sate her? How? Cross out as if in a fever dream. But this is no dream. It's the first time she goes into the breeding cage on her own. The what? The what? Excuse me? Yes, I would like to save a game, thank you. Phrasing, yeah. This happened 10 years ago. I saw that. February 12th. Heaven's Feel. 13. Last talk. What? Pardon? That's not ominous at all. Yeah. I was about to ask how many chapters this is. Because I am kind of curious. How many chapters is Heaven's Feel, actually? It's not ridiculous to know how close we are. Because this could take forever anyway. But I'm curious. How long is Heaven's Feel, actually? Because I forgot how long the other two were. Well, we are all without a shadow of a doubt. Fucked. Yeah. Yeah, we're cooked. We have to bank it on Shiro. And even then, I don't know. Illya said it's gonna fail. This is the last stream, actually. I refuse to fucking believe that. We both know that's not true, Minon. Stop gaslighting. You're not that guy. This happened 10 years ago. In the middle of a blazing town. She has the responsibility of being the only survivor. What? Never forgotten. Not even once. The price I paid for surviving is to make sure that this scene never happens again. And yet it's kind of happening. Oh. I swore an oath. I swore to myself that I'd always do the right thing. Like my old man. That's what Illya Shiro has spent his life doing. I got this far allowing my own life to be used by others, so that I could proudly face those who couldn't be saved. I understand that all too well. I do. And yet...
かつての自分を裏切るのか。
Will you, Shiro? Will you betray your old self, Illya Shiro? There it is. I know the main culprit. In its full glory. There it is. You know who you should defeat. The Black Sun. You have to kill that shadow which appeared in the sky that day, before it happens again. So not only is Zoken Sad still out, now that Shadow has gone fully berserk, that is without you mentioning that the Shadow has sabers still. True. So it's like, oh my fucking god. Remember what you lived for all this time. Trusting the plan? What Ina told me this would go wrong? I don't know, man. You affirmed your way of life to save those who wish to be saved. To help innocent people who get caught in tragedies. If you're going to reject it all now for just one woman.
それを裏切るというのなら、お前は。
Oh. Then Illya Shiro must pass judgment on himself. Might be an enemy again? True. I wake up from my slumber. It's bright outside and past 7 o'clock. If Shiro has to pass judgment on himself, does that mean Archer comes back? Surely. That means Archer comes back. And we have to have him pass judgment onto us. Surely, right? Copium? Anyone? You want a piece of copium? I have some. Mayhaps. I have copium, if anyone wants it. Huh? You want some? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Summons himself to demolish Sakura. Damn. Body feels heavy. My limbs feel numb. My sluggish head can't quite remember who I am. Maybe my blood isn't flowing yet.
そうだ。さくら、朝は何がいい？
Who are you talking to? My pet Sakura, who's sleeping next to me. Strange, all I remember is that we went to sleep next to each other. The fact the girl I love is sleeping next to me must be far more important than silly questions like, who am I? In a way, the arm he left Shiro with is his judgment. Arm has a little bit destroying his body. True. That's a good point.
さくら、朝だって。そろそろ起きないと、朝飯とか遠坂とか、いろいろ大変。
Go super sneaky. I touch her shoulder a couple more times. Sakura feels cold. I don't mean her attitude. She's physically cold and hard to the touch.
さくら。
Yeah, when a girl gets the evening hunger, proceeds to go outside and eat the single most powerful servant around. So she didn't wake up sure when she got up to feed. That's true. In a haste, I get up and look around the room. She's not here. Oh. Well, alright. The sensation of sleeping together, holding her hand tightly so she won't go anywhere, is gone. Sakura isn't in the room. Oh, well, that explains.
Sakura!
What the hell are you? She's nowhere to be found. The room is silent and unused. There's nobody in the living room. Ah! I can't move my body very well. Still my toe on the table as I try to get around. Ow! Not your toe! Oh, fuck, that's worse than anything else. Trip and fall. She's able to get back up and go to the hallway. Am I panicking? Nothing feels wrong with my body, but I can't calm down. Why am I panicking? What am I anxious about? I try to put it into words, but I end up getting lost in thought for 10 seconds. Am I able to think right now? There's something I've already thought of, just failed to come to mind. Blood flow in my just awakened head is poor, and I can't tell which it is. Bro is clueless as fuck. Damn. I can't remember what I want to do. But I see Sakura's shoes by the front door. Breathe a sigh of relief. Tozuka's shoes aren't here. Illya's shoes are. What that means is...
靴がないってことは、
So, Tozuka went somewhere, Illya didn't, and Sakura didn't? But she did. Did you go without shoes?
外に出ているのは遠坂だけなんだから、桜はうちにいるってことだ。
So that's why I feel relieved. Sakura hasn't gone out anywhere. I'm starting to connect the dots. Basically, Sakura woke up first, so washed up, made breakfast, trained in the dojo, then laundered in the backyard. She was barefoot. That's what I mean. That's probably why.
なんだ、心配して損した。
I sighed and turned back to the living room.
シロ
Tozuka comes running in from the front door.
なんだ、遠坂。朝の散歩か？
そんな悠長な真似するかって話は後
While barefoot, the disrespect.
さくらが外で倒れてるから運んできて私は手当ての準備をするから
Huh? The clock turns. It's past 9 o'clock. 2 hours ago, I carried Sakura, who had collapsed in the front door, into the living room, as Tozuka told me to. Apparently his brain finally started working.
ねえシロ
Hi, Illya.
落ち着いた
Yes. Now that you're here, I feel much better.
なんとかまともには戻った。心配かけてごめんな、イリア。正直、ここ2時間の記憶がないんで、どんなバカやったか覚えてない。
Define better. I remember. I don't forget what I was doing 10 seconds ago. Type shit.
別にシロは何もしてなかったよさくらを抱きかかえてきてリンが手当てしてるときは
Actively
ずっと
dying
手を
less.
握
True.
ってあげてたでしょそれで高い熱があるだけだって分かった途端ペタンって床に座っただけだし
Alright.
そっか。それで遠坂。桜を客間に連れてったみたいだけど。
I think. Did she?
リンはさっき和室のクローゼットを調べてたけど
Oh.
あ、きっとさくらの着替えを探してたのね。さくらは汚れてたから着替えさせないと寝かせられないでしょ
It was probably just mud, right? I've seen this before. Someone comes home actively super tired and they're totally not covered in blood, but it's mud instead suddenly. Yeah, I've seen this before. I see. But that makes sense. I have to stay in the living room in that case.
あのね、今から着替えさせるっていうのに男のあんたがついてきてどうするのよ
I'm actively confused. I don't know who I am or where I am. Those probably gave me such a warning.
それで2時間待ちぼうけか。いくら混乱してたからって。
Yeah. Makes you feel like an idiot. Seriously, what's going on with me today? So many things I should be thinking about. Sakura's well-being after she collapsed from a fever. Massive meal that the enemy had last night. No. I can think about those later. Right now, I should be considering why Sakura was found outside the house. When she went to sleep next to... I want to vomit. Thoughts deny each other. 2 hours of lost time. That's how long I've thought about that problem to the point of not wanting to anymore. My body reminds me.
シロ、思い出せないことは思い出さないで
You fucking got it.
それは忘れたんじゃなくてなくなったのないものをいくら掘り出しても出てくるものは苦痛だけよ
イリア？
なんでもないただの独り言だから忘れて
Never did I think that it was gonna be Illya causing me this much fucking emotional turmoil at every goddamn turn. Did I think it was gonna be Illya? There we are. He looks away and goes quiet. A few minutes pass. Around the time the hand on the clock points to 10.
お待たせ。さくら、目を覚ましたわよ。
Hooray! I suppose. Toza came in and said like it was no big deal.
父さか、さくら大丈夫なのか？
Oh yeah, she's more than fine.
さあ、話があるなら私じゃなくて本人に聞けばいいでしょ。私から言うべきことはないわ。
わかった。
Okay.
ちょっと言ってくれ。
Stand up. Leave Illya and Toska in the living room and go to Sakura's bedroom.
よかった。来てくれたんですね、先輩。
How do you do it? I just want to know. How do you, do all of that, and then you just lie there with a smile like, aha, tihi, eto, ble. I didn't do anything. Aha. How do you do it? Seriously, how do you do it, Sakura? I'd like to know. What's your method? What is it? What's your trick? How do you do it? I'd just like to know. Also, I should point out this is such a 180. This is such a 180 from when Sakura first kept showing up. It's such a 180 because every time she showed up on screen it was "Hi Sakura, hi." Everyone be nice to Sakura. I kept yelling at everyone. Everyone nice to her. Hi Sakura. Everyone super happy. And now it's like, but what the fuck did you do? God. Sometimes she just slays. Yeah, she kills people. She's killing people. That sounds like a good thing. Last I checked. In bed. Sakura sees my face and makes a slightly pained sigh.
来るに決まってるだろう。さくらが倒れたんだから、どこに立ってやってくる。今回は遠坂に取られたけど、さくらの看病は俺の役目なんだから。
God forbid a woman has some hobbies. I can't believe that's got used against me. God forbid a woman has hobbies. Fucking Jesus. Body's somewhere inside that body now. True. There's two actually. There's two blondies in there, I think. There's two of them. They sit in the chair next to her bed. So does her best to make eye contact from where she's lying.
それで、体の方はどうなんだ？遠坂は何も言ってくれなかったんだな。
そうなんですか。姉さん、黙ってるんですね。
まあ、聞きたいことは全部さくらに聞けとさ。一応気を使ってるんだな。
Mm-hmm.
先輩、ちょっと嬉しそうです。前から思ってましたけど、先輩って姉さんの厳しいところ好きでしょ。
As a matter of fact, Sakura, I like a woman who can kick my ass.
そんなことあるか。そりゃ遠坂はしっかりしたやつだけど、終始あんなんじゃたまらないぞ。だいたいな、こういう時ぐらいこう分かりやすい気遣いをしてくれなきゃ身が持たないだろう。俺もさくらも。
Sakura nods with a smile. Her expression looks so content. It makes me feel a little relieved.
よしよし。その調子じゃ体の方は安心だな。さくら、遠坂はなんて言ってたんだ？
体力の低下と栄養不足と軽い熱だそうです。
Of course you have all of those.
寝ている分には何の心配もいらないから、とりあえず今日一日は絶対安静だって言われちゃいました。
Yes! Bed rest all day until tomorrow. So don't go anywhere. Her breathing sounds labored even as she says that. Is she having a hard time even when she's lying down? Maybe she's trying to control her breathing, so don't worry.
そっか。それじゃあしばらくは横になってろ。その、 魔力の方は足りてるんだろう。
Got enough of that?
そのですね、先輩のおかげでそっちの方は大丈夫ですよ。
Uh-huh. You'll stop blushing as I ask. Still, it's something I need to be sure of, so I'll have to put up with it.
なら美味しいものを食べて栄養を取ればすぐ良くなるな。待ってろ、昼飯は腕によりをかけて作ってくれ。
Everything I got into lunch. I roll up my sleeve reassuringly. However,
ごめんなさい。本当は私が先輩に作ってあげなくちゃいけないのに。
nonsense.
立ち上がれればお手伝いできるのに、そんなこともできないなんて悔しいです。
Well, it's now you just gotta have to deal with it. Apparently, they were hard words for Sakura to hear. Well, that's right. Sakura's worried about her role in our home. She wants to at least live life, but she can't do anything about her situation. She's not allowed to do simple things like cook anymore.
ま、今は我慢するんだな。病人は病人らしく休まないと損だぞ。何しろ。
Exactly, thank you, honest.
朝も昼も夜も桜に押し付けるつもりなんだ。後になってあの時もっと休んどけばよかったって後悔するぞ。
Shiro was actually the wife of the house. I tried to tell Sakura what's in store for her. Yeah, I'll let her have the kitchen for half a year, if that makes her happy.
本当ですか？先輩、後でやっぱりなしっていうのはダメですよ。
Well, no, he hates cooking.
本当だって。とりあえず半年はおとなしくしてる。まあいや、桜が大変な時は助手としてこの晩ぐらいはさせてもらいたいけど。
I've been standing in the kitchen for the last 8 years, too. I need to hold a frying pan in my hands at least once in a while to feel at ease.
じゃあ約束ですよ、先輩。私が治ったら真っ先にご飯を食べてくださいね。
Sure will, just leave all the human limbs out of it.
ああ、そんな約束でよければいくらでも。
I stood up from the chair. I shouldn't tire Sakura out with any more conversation. We got to talk, and I confirmed that Sakura's safe. I need to let her
じ
rest.
ゃあまた後で。昼飯時になったら来るから、それまで眠ってるんだぞ。
Leave her bedside. Sakura nods without saying anything.
そうだ、桜。
As I reach for the doorknob, something occurs to me.
何ですか、先輩。
いや、なんで門の前でなんか倒れてたのかなって。
Yeah, what happened?
桜、俺の部屋で寝てただろ？
I asked the question as casually as possible. With a slight pause, she answers.
朝の散歩です。先に目が覚めたから少し外に出ようかなって。けど、そこで倒れちゃいました。
Did you grab a bite to eat along the way for this morning walk of yours? I'm guessing you did. Guess I geeky girl buzz. I mean, yeah.
本当、姉さんの言う通りですよね。今の私は外に出たらダメみたいです。
She answered brightly and naturally as I asked the question. Toska nor Illya are in the living room when I return.
二人とも部屋に戻ったのか。
Oh man. Could be. We're gonna try to replicate some jeweled sword. My role in the process starts once they create a replica approximating the original. Till then, my responsibility is to draw as much of Archer's magecraft experience possible from his arm.
I am the bone of my sword. か。
Mm-hmm. That's this original incantation that backflowed into me, along with the pain. For 3? It only rolls off the tongue. Once it embedded itself in me, the success rate of my projection dramatically increased. Well, yeah, because you need a fucking incantation to do a magecraft, dumbass! Some just need an incantation, and you're one of them! I can complete roughly half of my projections now. Copying Archer in order to make copies of a real weapon.
けど、それでできるのは偽物だ。
Fake type shit. These projections are meant to be reproductions that are treated the same as their originals. The only thing that Amyasura can make is a degraded delusion. But to turn that into an illusion, I have no choice but to borrow this arm's power. Yeah, a little bit. Self-destruction. Using this arm, even once, will do more than simply poison myself. It'll light the fuse on a bomb. Once I do that, my end is assured. Imagine a firing trigger. A handgun is inside my brain. Also points from my brain to the outside. But the trigger is contained within. Okay. Taking time bomb that Kotomina mentioned must be this mental image of a gun.
なら、頭の中の銃さえ取り出せれば、使ってもスイッチは入らない。
Yeah, but like Emiya's just that guy. That's the thing. Archer, Emiya is just that guy. Alright? He's just that guy. No. You get the fuse itself out of my head too. That's the best solution. Of course, I know already how I'm supposed to do that.
そうだ、ニュース。
I turn on the TV. Watch the news with a heavy body. I think I need to know the outcome of the last night's incident. A little bit of Tsukihime music in the background. Chill. It's easy enough to find the right channel. Every single network is talking about it. Disappearances with no clear causes. There's that fucking main theme. Sure doesn't get any better than this. Residents missing from 40 homes. Not a single person lucky enough to escape that plight was even aware that their neighbors disappeared. And not a single one of the nearly 60 people will ever be coming home again. One by one, I memorized the names of the nearly 60 missing persons. One by one. Carved the strangers' names into my mind. One by one, I replaced them with the names of people close to me. Maybe don't do that. Can you forgive it? When the time comes, will you be able to forgive? Will you truly be able to forgive the one who caused this? And yourself for letting it happen? If not, if you can't protect it from this sin, then the painless way out will be to put a stop to it before any more crimes happen. TV screen goes dark. So a news reporter was describing the damage in detail.
バカな真似してるんじゃないわよ。
You know what? Thank you, Tozuka. We kinda needed that.
私たち、起きたことを悔やめるほど真っ当な人間じゃないでしょ。
No, I was gonna say Shiro is, but after what he's been letting happen, yeah, no, you're right. This just shows up out of nowhere, turning off the TV.
調査か。
ほら、お茶入れたから飲んで。イリアが一人になりたいって言うから暇になったの。
Oh man, I can't hang out with Illya. You saw a teacup on the table. She says it like it's the reason she's here, even though it isn't. No reason to follow her instructions, but
せっかくの茶だ。飲む。
sure.
飲んで。けど、舌がやけどするぐらい熱いからね。
That ain't nothing.
そっか。なおさら助かる。ありがとな、トサカ。
別に私が仕切り直したかっただけだし、シロはおまけよ、おまけ。
Screw my ideals. I gotta save soccer. Well, well, if it isn't the consequence of my actions. Hello. Good that you could finally show up, huh? Shit. Yeah, maybe we should have just done what. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to like imply that idea we should have done what the basically bad end was, because that means making Elon disappointed, and yeah, I don't want to do that, so never mind. I can do is gratefully accept her awkward way of being thoughtful. Yeah. Time passes. Toska and I don't do anything. We just look at each other and drink our tea in silence. Strangely, I don't feel nervous. Rather, it feels like a weight is off my shoulders. Like I can take a mental breather. You know, maybe Toska's actually a soothing person. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
何よ、いきなりにやけて。言いたいことがあるなら言いなさいよね。
Except there's intensely very funny. Oh.
ふと思っただけだ。遠坂とこんな風に何もしないでいるなんてことは一度もなかっただろう。俺たち顔を合わせれば聖杯戦争のことしか話していなかったからさ。なんていうか殺伐とした関係だったなって。
しょうがないでしょう。もともとそういう始まりだったんだから。それとも何？この状況で死刑の範囲とかお気に入りの店とか話せっていうの？
Yes! That's yes!
いや、別に今のでいいんじゃないのか。なんていうか、油断ならない関係っていうのが俺たちらしい。
I was kind of ready for a shopping conversation, but alright. Little, girl talk of, shopping places. Never mind. So it feels odd, unbalanced even. Must be lazing around in this way.
ま、遠坂の言う通り、そういう始まりだもんな。俺が遠坂と話すようになったのはマスターになってからだし、遠坂だって俺がマスターにならなければこうして知り合うこともなかった。
True. In that sense, that's one good thing that came out of being a master. Get to fight alongside the girl whom I only admired from afar.
それ少し違う。あなたはどうだか知らないけど、私はシロのことずいぶん前から知ってたんだから。
Oh. Well, the hint of bashfulness Toska murmured something I couldn't possibly miss.
知ってたって俺を
The fuck? How? I'm a nobody! I ask why, she nods. I'm even more embarrassed.
そんなバカな。もしかして1年の頃話したことがあったっけ？
Nah, there's no way.
そんなことなかったわよ。
Yeah, that's what I thought.
知ってたっていうのは一方的に知ってたってこと。
Okay.
ちょっとね。私にとってエミやシロってのはトラウマの一つになってるの。
Huh? What'd I do? Huh?
トラウマってなんだ？
The fuck? You can't blame that on me. Doesn't sound very nice. You can't go through life without offending people without even realizing it, but still. My mental health is bound to have a very poor outlook when it involves Tosaga Rin, who loves getting payback threefold or even fourfold.
なんでって、そんなの私が言いたいぐらいよ。
You don't got offended. What'd I do?
いいわ。いい機会だから直接愚痴ってあげる。
Go ahead.
今から4年前のちょうど今頃の話よ。あなた、どうしてだか知らないけど、学校に残って日が落ちるまでずっと走り高跳びやってたことがあるでしょ。
I think so. I'm blinking the unexpected question. Not because the question itself was surprising, though. Sokka mentioned the same thing before. Oh shit! I actually forgot about that. Oh, you're right.
あるけど、それはなんだよ。
Don't go back to the high jumps? I can't believe it.
私、それ見てたの。ちょうど昇降口から出てすぐのところ。校庭の端っこで、バカみたいに飛べっこない高跳びを繰り返すやつを、やっぱりバカみたいに眺めてたわけ。
Listen, it wasn't that tall, alright? Wait, that can't be true. Sokka was the one watching me. Besides, Tosaka...
言っとくけど、ただの偶然よ。私は生徒会の用事でシロの学校に行っただけで、クラスはおろか、学校そのものが違ってたんだから。
Hey, no way.
確か一世と同じ学校だったって聞いてる。
Damn.
そう。あいつとはその頃から腐れ縁。前は私が副会長で、あいつが会長だったの。4年間も顔を合わせて言い合ってたら、どっちも気に食わない天敵同士だって理解できたけど、
I miss Issei, man. I hope he's doing alright. I miss him.
なるほど。そんなに長い因縁だったのか。
I can believe that. I always thought that Issei's attitude towards Sosuke was unnatural. Seems like one mystery has been melted, only to be frozen again.
とにかくあなたがバカみたいに飛べない高跳びを繰り返している現場に偶然出くわしたってこと。
And there's the high jump. There it is, for real.
話はそれだけよ。私があなたを知ったのはその時で、さくらがこの家に通ってるって知ったのはもっと後。それまで四郎の名前も知らなかったし、顔だって忘れてたわ。
Damn, bro's unforgettable. Well, I understand our history now, but
あのさ、それトラウマになる話か。
yeah, what's the trauma coming in?
4年越しの復讐ってやつよ。1年前、さくらが弓道部に入ったでしょ。それで暇さえあれば弓道部を見てたんだけど、たまたまね、部員でもないのにやってきたやつがいてさ。
That's traumatic to you?
そいつの顔を見て思い出したの。あいつあの時の大バカだって。
Oh. I have something to say about how she found that out, but I keep it to myself.
で、その瞬間にショックを受けたわけ。私は名前も知らない。学校も違う。おまけにバカだバカだって思ってた見知らぬ。
So whatever, huge moron. So what?
ってことにね。それで、あいつは私にダメージを与えていたんだって3年経ってようやく気づいた。
The fuck? Damage?
私はあのバカみたいにずっと走ってた誰かを羨ましいと思ってたんだって。
Yeah, that's your fault. It's your fault for being jealous.
なんでさ、そいつバカだったんだろ。遠坂が羨ましがるようなやつじゃない。
What's to be jealous of? It's determination.
そうね。私は羨ましかったんじゃなくて負けたって思った。そいつが少しでも飛べるんだって希望を持って走っていたんならよかった。そんなことなら素通りしてさっさと家に帰ってた。けどそいつは自分でも無理だって分かってるのよ。
And yet tried anyway.
何をしたって無理だって分かってるのにずっとそれを繰り返してた。たとえ無駄でも挑むことに何か意味があるんだって信じてるみたいにね。
Sometimes there really is.
正直そんな無駄は私にはできない。
Well, yeah.
昔からそうなの。私は事の成否を図って今の自分にはできないって判断したらすっぱり手を引くたちでさ。できないことはやらないし、それを力不足だとか残念だって思うこともない。
Fair, I suppose.
そのあたり冷めてるっていうかひどい人間なのよ私。綺麗は非道ではなく機械的だって言ってたけど。
I don't think you should take what he says as any form of example, though. Tozuka, that's just me. Alright. I don't think you should take anything he says at face value. Very profound conversation, honestly. He isn't saying this out of humility. She's confident and proud of who she is.
けど時々思うことだってある。事の成否なんて考えず、ただ物事に打ち込めることができたら、それはどんなに純粋なことなんだろうって。
He's pretty good at reading people. He is. I mean, he makes for a good priest if he wasn't fucking evil, you know?
そんな風に迷うほど子供だった頃、いきなり自分と正反対のやつを見せられたらショックでしょ。だからトラウマ。あの日、真っ赤な夕暮れの中でバカみたいに
He's a
走って
league
た
player.
姿は私にとって。
I can believe it. Whichever character he like, the character he plays is whoever makes people suffer the most. That's who he plays. Doesn't mean in a hostile way. She's just glad he was there. So she's daydreaming as she murmurs it. Shako, I don't know who that is, but I believe you.
つまんないこと話したな。
Evil clown. Oh.
うまくいかないからナーバスになってるのかしらね。
Well, would you believe it? It's going to fail. Now we will need the revelation that Saber somehow saw the high jumps, and we have the trifecta real. Actually, she was informed by the Holy Grail about the high jump Shiro did when she came to this era. So just stands up and declares that break time is over.
部屋に戻るわ。午後はイリアと骨格の製鉄をしてるから、シロは桜の看
I
病で
believe
も
it.
してあげ
See?
て。
She puts her teacup in the sink and leaves down the hallway. Could wash it at least? Alright. But before she's gone,
ねえ、桜の様子どうだった？
she stops and asks me as if she just remembered.
元気そうだった。熱はまだあるようだったけど、前に倒れた時に比べれば安心できる。
Trying to go my route. That's why Illya never got her route. She didn't see Shiro do high jumps.
それに、桜本人もおとなしいしな。前は無理して家事をしようとしてたけど、今日はおとなしく横になってくれてる。
Genius. See?
あれなら治るのも早いんじゃないか？
おとなしくしているのは当然でしょ。あの子、自分じゃもう立ち上がれないんだから。
She can't stand?
なんで？魔力は足りてるはずだ。なら体力だって十分にあるんじゃないのか？
ええ、魔力も体力も人並み以上にあるわ。けど、中身はひどいものよ。
Yeah, so that's the neat part, Tosaka. Sakura just didn't tell us anything. Meanwhile, about the high jump thing, but this represents Shiro's character to a T. Knows this goal is impossible, he still pursues it till it breaks. Honestly, yeah, I mean that is just yeah, that's Shiro. That is Shiro. I mean Shiro to like a T. That is who he is. Yeah. Then again, why you'd meme the high jumping thing though, when it's literally like the perfect description for his character.
昨日の夜何があったのかは知らない。けどあの子、一度は確実に死んで
You're
るわ。
right. This is a Mamba moment.
そう思わなければ納得がいかないほど、手足の筋肉がズタズタなのよ。
Would you accept that she possibly just died? Just 200 for heroin, saw the high jump and fell for him? That, I mean, sure, but it's like... Coincidences like that can happen?
まさか、桜外傷なんてなかったじゃないか。
外見だけ綺麗につなげてあるだけよ。体内の刻印柱に食いちぎられたのか、他の何かに切り刻まれたのかは知らないけど、もし体中を切り刻まれたとしたら、その痛みは体だけじゃなく、心まで壊してるかもしれない。
I feel like some of that's already happened though.
聞くけど、さくら、あなたのこと分かった？
Yeah. Self reflects is saying, of course. Tosaka looks like she's in anguish. Meaning...
桜は、遠坂がわからなかったのか。
いいえ、ちゃんと私だって分かってたし、姉さんって呼んでくれたわ。けど、あの子が見てたのは目の前にいる私じゃなくて、さくらが思っている遠坂凛だったんでしょうね。
Oh.
ほんと、初めましてだの、もっと早く会いたかっただの。本音を立て続けに言われた時はさすがに先だったわ。
Real. Tosaka's voice grows cold and she looks away. She wanted to kill her? Tosaka wanted to kill Sakura.
要するに、私にはできないってこと。あなたみたいにさくらを最後まで擁護することもできないし、その気もないの。
Honestly though, fair.
遠坂。
I mean, yeah, it's her sister, so she should. She should have a moral obligation to help her sister till the end. But it's still just her choice. You can hate her for it all you want, it's still her choice though.
言ったでしょ？私、できないことはやらないの。私が遠坂凛である以上、もう無理だと判断したらさくらを殺すわ。あ、初めからそういう約束だったから念を押すこともないんだろうけど。
I remember
一応宣言して
this.
おこうと思って。
Listen, now that I'm given great detail on what Sakura's been doing to these people, I'm sorry that I'm inclined to agree. That, yeah, that's... I don't know. I would love to, like, I'm with Shiro. I'm with him to find a way to fix this. But it's like... If this plan fucks up even for a second, kill her. That's the only solution. That's all I can, like... what else are you gonna do if this fucking plan doesn't work? In a way, it's like a paradox. So tears at the edge of a mage, normal human, instead of being either side. Minosaka could such a person. There's no fault for him as soon as they see him do the high jump, intrigued by him, get across from after they got noticed. Obviously, yeah. It's not really the high jumps that do it, but it's like, damn, he kept trying to, knowing he would fail. Damn. That's kinda cool. I would like to get to know this guy. Surely he's like super cool and awesome, and yeah, he turns out he is all that.
感想はいいわよ。あなたの考えは分かってるし、言われても何がどうなるわけでもない。私たちは造剣を倒すことにおいては仲間だけど、さくらに関してはずっと平行線のまま。それが嫌なら一刻も早く造剣を倒せばいい。けどシロー、もし造剣とあの黒い影が全く別物だとしたら、あなたはどうするの？
The same thing I've been doing this whole time, Tosaka. Absolutely nothing. That's what we'll do. Absolutely nothing. And feed off the consequence of our actions. That's what we'll do. I keep my mouth shut. Tosaka's question is so pointed it gives me vertigo.
シロー、私はいよいよとなったらあの子を殺す。それがどちらにとっても最良の方法よ。それをあなたもよく考えておきなさい。
Tosaka goes back to her room. Leave me alone in the living room. Another interlude, Jesus. Okay. Oh. She hears a voice. Body's in tatters and her mind is a haze. She has a voice that she didn't want to hear.
あなたはどうだか知らないけど、私はシローのことずいぶん前から知ってたんだから。
Oh. She doesn't consider why she can hear their conversation. She just wishes that she couldn't. If she couldn't move her hands, she'd cover her ears. If she could move her legs, she would go to the living room and put a stop to this.
私、それ見てたの。ちょうど昇降口から出てすぐのところ。校庭の端っこで、バカみたいにとべっこない高飛びを繰り返すやつを、やっぱりバカみたいに眺めてたわけ。
That was my story! Fuck! The girl bites her lip. Sluggish fingers clench the bedsheets hard enough to tear them. The old story her sister recounts in a disinterested tone. Sat on the schoolyard that evening 4 years ago. Tosaka is talking about the memory like it only belongs to her. Like it's something that only she knew about. She's lost in a beautiful memory. Even though I didn't even know, she was there.
やめて。お願いだから。それ以上。
Don't take this memory from me, the girl begs. With an audible voice, she squeezes out a plea that no one can hear. Caesar continues telling the tale. The girl is getting left behind, just as she feared. The only thing. That memory was the one and only precious thing she had over her big sister. Was not treating it like any other memory. This one has severe consequences, should it not? She enforces her frayed nerves with her power, her mind, and covers both ears with her hands. She doesn't want to hear it. This is torture. Why does she know what's happening in the living room? Is her shadow stretched out far? Never mind that, she doesn't want to hear anything. No more. If she hears any more, she has a feeling she'll go insane. Still, she can't block out the conversation. And then she covers her ears. Her sister's words echo straight into her brain. She covers her ears and gouge out her eyes. She can't escape that sight. And then...
シロ、 私はいよいよとなったらあの子を殺す。それがどちらにとっても最良の方法よ。それをあなたもよく考えておきなさい。
Sister coldly thrust those words she least wanted to hear at the last person she wanted to hear them. And she couldn't hear their voices anymore. She couldn't tell what's happening in the living room. Of course not. Her world consists only of this dark room. She can't step into that distant bright world. Her eyelids feel warm. She realizes she's been crying on her own. She's sad and frustrated. Her sister's a coward. Why? Why she forcing the obvious conclusion on Senpai? Because it's her duty as the Tozuka mage? Then she can fulfill it on her own. Why pull Senpai into it? My sister's trying to make my Senpai, the one and only ally in the whole world, stand with her. I don't think that's such a good thing, no. Hate. She knows how self-centered it sounds. She hates her. She's going to make Senpai abandon Matu Sakura. Tozuka Rin is truly cruel for doing that. But it's strange. Why'd I hate her so much when it's what I want? Yasan said I should just disappear. I know that and I agree. I can't remember the details anymore, but I do know that Amyashira would be saved if I was gone. So would Illya. I can't. I don't want to lose anything else. I don't want to be alone anymore. No warmth now. Now I'm afraid of the cold. I know warmth now. So I hate everyone who's been warm this whole time. I won't disappear for them. I won't let them kill me. Because... everyone else is wrong. I never wanted this outcome. It only happened because nobody helped me. So, nobody did anything to help me. That means they wanted it to happen. They weren't against me. That's the same as agreeing with me. In that case, nobody will punish me. They couldn't if they tried. Oh. No. The actual problem is that I can't die. Nobody can kill me. I'm okay with that. I'm going to be killed. Instead. Not just my sister. Even Senpai. If they try to erase me, I won't put up with it anymore. Yeah. They're going to hate me and go far away. Then I'd rather... Senpai with my own hands before he ends up with someone else. Just like in my nightmares. Those are some pretty dark thoughts, huh? She coughs. Painfully, she turns her delusions into blood, expelling it from her mouth. Nothing connects. She doesn't know what's good or bad. She doesn't know if she's right or wrong. Who am I? How much sanity do I have left? Everything's getting so foggy. I feel like I'm going mad. Oh, hi, Illya. Could you please be careful? And then, she realizes there's a silver-haired girl standing there. She's just like her. Pale girl who was never treated as human. Meant to become a vessel.
セイバー、ランサー、キャスター、バーサーカー。この4つだけならまだよかったのに。どこでそんなものを取り込んだの？さくら。まだアサシンとライダーが残ってるのに。もう満ち足りてるなんて。 驚きだわ。
She doesn't know. She's heard from her grandfather that, just like the girl, she's a container to store the souls of defeated servants. But the implication that servants, other than the ones she was given, were defeated is...
それはいいわ。おかげでアーチャーを奪われる心配がなくなったんだから、深くは尋ねない。
Archer getting taken, as in Shiro?
けどさくら、これから自分がどうなるか、わかっている？
She feels something go cold, deep inside her head. Question pulls Matosaka out of her fevered haze.
知りません。どうなるんですか？私。
The pale girl pauses. The Einsborn master, created solely to be a vessel, looks down at the imitation before her.
助からない。
Oh. She tells the broken girl of their shared fate.
Wow, Mambo!
I appreciate that, Rain. Good timing. Good timing. As in, shit timing! Fucking God! Damn! Body still feels heavy. I need to make lunch with Sakura, but right now I want to lie down for a little while and give my mind a break. Flop onto the futon and burn my head in the pillow. I was afraid Sakura would take Archer's soul from her. She really is trying to fight for her family till the very fucking end, huh? I know. Ever since that day, we've run out of time to stall any longer. Can't keep putting off the question. Sakura. I need to decide what I'm going to do. Right here. Right now.
エミヤシロだな。
What do you want? And why are you in my bedroom? Also, how? How did you get in here? Jump out of bed. A voice. I'm sure I heard a voice. Came from within this room. Very close by. Hisui? I don't think so. The chill runs down my spine. The scary thing is, only one of the voices in here. Still have no idea where it is.
警戒は無用だ。お前を殺しに来たわけではない。
Oh, well, that's nice to know. Someone whispers in my ear. This voice, the flowing yet robotic way of talking, belongs to that skull-masked servant. What a disaster. He specializes in stealth. How do you manage to slip through the house's bounded field and get this far without anyone noticing?
殺しに来たんじゃないだと。世間話でもあるっていうのか。
Search for the presence I felt behind me while judging the distance to the door. It'll take 3 seconds to leap across the room to the hallway and dive into the yard. Sounds like it could kill me 4 times in that span of time. Meaning that the only way to survive this is to entertain him.
私ではない。お前と会合を望んでいるのは魔術師殿だ。
魔術師殿って造剣のことか。
そうだ。魔頭の屋敷でお前を待っている。魔術師殿にも戦闘の意志はない。お前が一人で赴くのなら、魔術師殿もお前を歓迎するだろう。
Okay. Assassin's words are believable. If his goal was to kill me, I would have been dead as soon as he entered the room. The fact that it hasn't happened yet means that Soken wants to talk. What he wants to talk about and what it's a trap are separate issues. Yeah, this is the most setups in all of setup history. Holy shit. But fuck it, we ball, chat, right? We ball? Yeah, I think so. We ball, though. Sure, we'll take it. Fuck it, man. You got it. It's a trap. That much is obvious. Which is as true that I might never get another chance to speak with Soken one-on-one again. In a 5-minute adventure? Yeah. Can afford to wait. Whether it's a trap or not, I need to face Soken and get him to take the crest worms out of Sakura.
わかった。俺に話があるんだな、造剣は。
良い選択だ。では急ぐがいい。私とていつまでもライダーの目はごまかせん。他の者がこの会合に気づけば。
俺だけにする内緒話ってわけか。
He doesn't answer. Must not have any further business with me now that I've agreed. Assassin disappears completely. It's as suddenly as he appeared. I sneak out of the Emiya house and make my way to the Mato mansion. The sky is cloudy. Because of the dim weather, the house seems shrouded in the ominous air, even though it's still daytime. I go inside without ringing the doorbell. It's been a year since I was last in this house. I rely on my vague memory of it to walk through the hall and into the parlor on the first floor.
思ったより早い到着だな。エミヤの小せがれ。
Zoken. Zoken's the only person I see in the parlor. I didn't see Assassin or the Dark Saber. Unless he really did want to talk to me.
なんじゃ。わしと挨拶を交わす気にもならんか。
You don't say!
嫌われたようだの。
Oh my god, I wonder what brought that on! Fucking mangy old man. Zoken doesn't exude any bloodlust. He's making fun of me. His obvious confidence in not even bothering to kill me after all this time starts to irritate me.
さて、招待を受けたからにはお主も話があるのだろう。ならば座るがよい。お互い立ち話で済ませることではなかろう。
まさか、お前との話なんて立ち話で済ませるもんだろう。
Real. I fight down the urge to strike Zoken down where he stands and glare daggers into him instead. Unlike him, I can't hide my hostility. I don't have any ounce of forgiveness from the person who did that to Sakura's body.
造剣、これが話し合いだって言うなら、俺から言うことは一つだけだ。今すぐ桜を解放しろ。
If he refuses, the only thing left to do is fight. If he summons Assassin or Saber, I'll take this monster down before I die.
桜の解放か。いや、そうしたいのはわしも山々なのじゃがな。残念だが、もはやわしではどうしようもできんのだよ、小僧。
Your mate standing in front of me looks genuinely regretful as he says it.
なんだと。
Then why'd you do it in the first place if you wanted to undo it?
わしが何をしたところであそこまで育ったあれは救えんのだ。桜はすでに聖杯として機能しておる。この場でわしが刻印中を取り除いたところであれが自滅することに変わりはない。
Wait, Holy Grail? Sakura's functioning as a Holy Grail? What's the Holy Grail to do with this?
待て、桜が聖杯ってどういうことだ。お前、桜は一体。
決まっておろう。聖杯を手に入れ、己が望みを叶えるための手段じゃよ。すべては我らマキンの悲願、真の不老不死たる魂の物質化のために、10年前の戦いの折、わしはあれに聖杯としての機能を与えたのだ。
聖杯としての機能を与えた。
How the fuck did you do that?
そうだ。10年前の聖杯戦争の終わりは聞いていいよ。お前の父エミヤキリツグは儀式によって完成した聖杯を破壊した。
He sure did.
戦いはそこで終わり、聖杯を下ろす儀式はまたも失敗したのだ。
It sure did.
だが 何もかも失敗だったわけではない。一時であれ聖杯は完成したのだ。ならばその破片、砕け散った聖杯をそのまま捨ておくのは惜しかろう。
My brain grinds to a halt. So this man took his granddaughter and...
そう。回収した聖杯を移植したのだ。だがわしとてそこまで下道ではない。あれが人間として生活できるよう工夫はしたがな。
じゃあ、桜の体内の刻印値は
聖杯を触媒にして生み出したものよ。それによって肉体は魂を受け入れるための容器となり、儀式が果たされた時門となって道をつなげる触媒となった。
Looks so smug. Yeah, I fucking hate this expression. Let me kill him. By all means, go ahead.
アインツベルンが作り上げる聖杯の真似事よ。まあわしではキャツラほどの技術がないゆえ、8割方自己流となってしまったがな。
He chuckles warmly. What imitation of the Einspren? Just picked out some pieces of the finished grail and put them into Sakura. With nothing to do with any of this.
自分じゃ聖杯が作れないからってそんな方法で聖杯の真似。
実験、あくまで実験じゃよ、エミヤの個性がね。この程度では次につなげる実験に過ぎん。本来ならあれはゆっくりと何十年と歳月をかけて聖杯に近い存在へ変わっていく予定だった。
Decades?
魂を収める器としての機能を持ちながら、あくまで人間として生き、天寿を全うするように施したマキリ流の聖杯の第一歩になるはずだった。
First step, you're about to finish it all in one go.
桜が第一歩。
You're about to fucking hit the finish line.
当然じゃろう。桜はそのためにマトウによこされた娘じゃ。アトウに娘をやるということは、マキリの悲願達成の礎とすること。当坂とてそれは承知のはず。キャツもわしも目的は同じだからな。
不老不死だって。そんなバカみたいな理由で桜を利用したっていうのか。お前も遠坂の親父も。
無論元よりこの地に起こした聖杯戦争はその位置に至るための儀式。そのためだけに我らは手を組み、わしだけが今も無様に生き続けておる。
I wanna kill him so fucking bad.
マトウの後継者たちによって遥か先になるであろう悲願達成のためにな。だが運命とは皮肉なものよ。本来なら適応しない聖杯だったはずの桜はここに来て驚くほどの成長を遂げおった。いやはやわしも老いた。よもや桜があれほどの素質を持っていたとはの。多くのサーバントを取り込みながらも自滅せず、マトウ桜の自我を残したまま未だ生きながらえておる。その姿はまさに聖杯。わしでは作り上げられぬと諦めていたアインツベルンの聖杯そのものよ。
I can't take this anymore. I'm trying to keep listening to this monster's rambling. Forget that Sogen still has assassins serving him.
ふざけんな。何が聖杯だ。人間を犠牲にしただけのものを偉そうに聖杯なんて言うんじゃ。
Give in to my anger and step in to punch Soken. And yet...
いや、聖杯だとも。そもそも聖杯を作り上げるアインツベルンからして聖杯のベースは人間ではないか。
Stop moving in response to Soken's smirk.
人間か。ベース。
Stagger back at my aggressive posture. Despite myself for immediately realizing whom he's talking about. I don't want to know.
そうだ。お主がかくまっておるイリアスフィールとて聖杯よ。
I already know that.
だが、 同類にされては困るぞ。何しろアインツベルンはわしより数倍価値があり、奴らが用意した聖杯がどのようなものなのか、それは本人に聞くがよい。
Raise fist false and limply. Isn't just Sakura. Being told that Illya's in the same predicament. Now still the head towards Sogen's overshadowed by profound regret.
さて、
Illya, you won't believe what I learned today.
終わりだな。ではそろそろこちらの番だ。お主を呼んだ理由、あの影について相談したいことがある。
How do you still not know what it is? Wants to ask me about the shadow? You must be talking about the black shot's been attacking people all over town. That would mean...
何言ってやがる。あれはあんたの仲間だろ
Yeah, but that's your thing.
う。なのに相談があるだなんて。俺たちにあれを倒させたいっていうのかよ。
Shoots Sogen's suspicious glare.
いや、話が早い。そう。わしはあの影をどうにかしてもらいたい。そのためには、お主の力が必要なのだ。エミヤシロ。
本気か。あんたとあいつは仲間だろ。
仲間？さて、手を貸したことはあるが、あれから手を貸してもらったことなどない。第一あれと意思疎通などできるものか。わしはただ、あれが暴れ出さぬよう道を整えていただけだ。被害を最小限に抑えるため、舞をなだめていたようなものなのだが、それも昨夜からできなくなった。言ったであろう。もはやわしではどうしようもなくなったのだと。
My heart convulses. There's nothing I can do about it now. Who is he talking about?
そうけん。
おう、そうであったな。その前にあの影が何であるかを教えてやらねばならなかった。言ってしまえばあれは聖杯の中身だ。聖杯とは願いを叶える万能の釜と言われるが、我らが目指した聖杯は釜ではない。聖杯もまた手段に過ぎぬ。アインツベルン、マキリ、トーサカ、この三家が目指したものは、完成された聖杯をもって外に通じる門を開くこと。完成した聖杯とは、あらゆる望みが叶う場所とこちらの世界をつなげる門と思えばよい。
待て。じゃあ聖杯っていうのは
知れたこと。我らの目的は全て根源に通じること。
True magic. I'm trying to get true magic. And Aqua achieved this shit on a fucking Tuesday. Mario flashbacks. Yeah, and Aqua achieved this on a fucking Tuesday morning. I don't know. She just had it. She didn't even work for it. She just had true magic. Fuck you, dude. It's that easy.
だがわしはそのようなことに興味はない。アインツベルンとて聖杯の完成だけを求めたものどもだ。根源を目指しているのは今では遠坂ぐらいのものだろうよ。
As a result of Aoko having true magic so easily is because I think it's either their dad or grandfather achieved it before. And he's just passing it on. I forget what it was.
まあよい。
Or is that wrong? No, that's wrong. No, that's not how it works. I forget.
ともかく聖
It's been
杯
like,
と
what,
は
a year?
願望期につながる穴だ。あの影はそこからこちら側に漏れている。
No, I know Aoko has true magic. I just forget if it was passed on to her or not. Considering Toko mentions that she wanted to learn the secrets of the fifth true magic and all that. Of the Aozakis, but she didn't get to. Yeah, okay, so I was right. It was okay. So I wasn't entirely okay. As I said, it was either her father or grandfather passed it on to her and did it before and passed it on. See? That's what I was saying. Relax. I'd forgotten the process of elimination. Like, was she passed on, or was she the one who learned it? Because I forget, because the way true magic works, it's like, it's one path. And once you achieve that path to the roots, it's closed, right? That's it. You can't get to the root that way anymore. So my thinking was, if her grandfather achieved it, which she did, of course you can't pass it on because the gateway is closed, but my mistake. It's implanted in the magic crest for a reason, obviously. The knowledge is in the magic crest. That's why it exists, obviously.
本来の聖杯イリアスフィールならばあのようなことにはならん。あの影は聖杯の模造品がしでかした不始末だ。いや、身内の恥を口にするのははばかられるのだが、育て方を誤ったのだろうな。あやつめ、聖杯として成長したはいいが、きちんと門を閉められんようだ。その不始末で自分が壊れるのは勝手じゃが、人様を巻き込むのはいただけまい。困ったものじゃよ。このままではわしが手塩にかけた聖杯が町中の人間を飲み込んでしまいかねん。
He shakes his head as if it's someone else's problem. Wondering, goodness me. Those words would have normally made me punch the person that uttered them. But now, what Zoka is saying makes my blood run cold.
じゃあ、あの黒い影は
There's no doubt.
とっくに気づいていたのだろう。何しろあれは桜の影だ。身近にいたお主ならば、あれと桜が似ていると分かっていたはず。
That it's Mato Sakura. I struggled against the dizziness. Against the truth. I accept the connection between them that I've known for a while, but always denied. No matter what the shadow is, I can't recognize its sins as
桜はそれを
いや、桜本人が知るまい。あれは桜を通して現れる聖杯の影。本来はあのように形を得ることはないのだが、桜という門を通して出現する際、桜を原型にし、こちら側での存在をかたどったものに過ぎん。聖杯は桜が封じている井戸を借り受けることにより、あのように限界したのだ。
suppressed id or ID. I don't know. I'm the copycat, yeah. But is it id or ID? It's those are different things.
正直わしもあれは予想外じゃった。ありえぬとさえ否
Id?
定した
Xenogears
が、
reference? I
日
don't
に日
know.
に力を増していく以上、もはや認めざるを得まい。あれは意志を持った聖杯だ。故に自らを完成させるため、糧となる人間の魂を求め続ける。止める方法は一つだけよ。聖杯が桜の無意識によって生まれているのならば、桜本人を止めればよい。
Yeah.
そう思い桜を説得しようと試みたのだがな。あの影はわしが桜に近寄ることを阻む。意志こそないものの、あの影は桜自身じゃ。桜が嫌う相手ならば影も嫌悪する。もはやわしでは桜に近寄ることさえままならん。
Gee, I wonder why.
じゃああんたは桜に近づけないのか。
うん。お主らは桜をわしの手駒と考えておるようじゃが、それも過去の話。あれはもはやお主の手にある。桜と離れたこのわしでは、あれを律することはできん。
That's something to be happy about. Barely Zoin can't touch Sakura anymore. We can just do something about the crest worms in her body.
待て。あんた桜に何もし
He
ていないの
literally
か。
told you it doesn't matter what you do. He literally told you, Shiro, that it would be pointless. It wouldn't change anything. And you are still hoping that that's all it's gonna take. Really?
しておらぬね。
なら、今も桜が苦しんでいるのは。
それは桜自身の問題じゃな。わしは刻印地を使った覚えなどない。あれは聖杯であること、聖杯からの力の流入で自身を保てなくなっておるだけよ。
So it's not the quest. So it was never the crest worms at all. It's just the fucking grail.
考えてもみよ。あらゆる願いを叶えるほどの膨大な魔力の渦がある。その渦から流れてくるものを人の身で受けているのだぞ。
じゃあ、このままいけば、桜は
聖杯であることに耐えきれず破裂するであろうな。いや、桜の意識が空になれば井戸を借り受けていた聖杯が浮上する。あれは自分自身の影に飲み込まれるか。理解したかね。ここでわしを倒すのも無駄なこと。
I suppose you got that right.
わしを倒せば聖杯戦争が終結する。となれば、あとは聖杯が起動するのみ。聖杯として
Yeah,
起
you
動
would
す
just
れば、
expedite the process at the
桜の
point.
精神などたやすく無産しよう。あれを救いたいのであらば、聖杯戦争の期限切れまで耐えることだ。大聖杯の完成。
The Greater Grail.
門を開くタイミングというものはそう長くは続かん。
What do you mean Greater Grail? Isn't that just the Holy Grail?
開始よりすでに10日。過去の例からいけば、あと4日ほどでこたびの戦いは終結しよう。
4日。このまま4日経てば、桜は助かるっていうのか。
さて、それはお主が判断すること。今朝のあれの容体はどうであった。あと4日持つと思うか。
So that's so fucking smug.
持つ。そんなの持つに決まってるだろう。
She has to make it.
なるほどなるほど。だが他の人間はそうはいくまい。昨夜消え去った人間は何人だ。今夜消え去る人間は何人だと思う。
That's not fair.
いいな。あと何日この町の人間は残っていると思うのかね。
I can't hear the old man's question very well. He joined us or lamenting it. And is spitting so badly I can't tell the difference. Defeating Zoken will solve nothing. Zoken won't last until the end of the Holy Grail War. We can't beat that shadow. People of Yuki will keep dying as long as the war goes on.
じゃあ、どうすれば。
Can I save Sakura? I clenched my teeth. Then,
簡単な話だ。お主が桜に手を下せばよい。
so it states the cold lodge that I already know.
そうであろう。これ以上生かしておいても先はなし。黒い影は今夜も人を襲うだろう。それを防ぐため、あの娘を今すぐ消せ。
I feel dizzy.
わしの要件とはそれよ。お主に現状を理解させてやろうと思うての。エミヤ四郎は最大の厄災を保護しておるのだと。
I want to vomit.
わしや当坂の娘では感づかれる。だがお主ならば、あれは喜んでその判断に身を委ねよ。
I can't breathe.
万人のために悪を打つ。分かっていよう。お主はその意志を継ぐのなら、的藤さくらこそお主の敵だ。
I can't think at all. Walk through the hallway. Say nothing. feel like molasses oozing through the meandering hallways. I can't feel anything firm when my feet touch the ground. My hand touches the walls. This is so cruel. It's like a warped nightmare with no way out. I found my way outside, forgetting to breathe.
お主ならば間違いまい。桜には気の毒だが、これも運命と諦めてもらおう。
I walk.
だが小僧、孫に代わって礼を言うぞ。あれは今まで何一つ自分のための行いなどしてこなかった。父親に見捨てられた己が身を呪うでもなく、さりとて姉のように万能を望むでもなく、ただそこにあるだけの人形がごとき、うつろな存在であった。
I walk.
その人形が初めて望んだ男に愛されたのだ。いやいや、
Exactly. Whose fault is that?
そう自身を責めることはない。お主は最後に一つ哀れな孫に贈り物をしてくれたのだからな。
I walk. I move forward on the legs to feel that they could give out at any moment, in the direction of the house Sakura's waiting in. Except, bro, what the fuck are you acting the sad grandfather for? You did this. From the very fucking beginning, you started this shit. I go down the hill. To go up the next hill, the enemy house will be there. Like it always is. Can't stay out here forever. Whatever my reasons, I had a secret meeting with Zoken. This is for the Totsuka or the sleeping Sakura. I need to get back home before they notice. I'll go home and make a decision. The contents of my stomach rise to my throat. I decided I'd be Sakura's ally. Said I'd protect her no matter what happens to her. I'd be on her side, not the side of justice. But that would mean repeating the tragedy that took so many lives before. I can't do that. I just can't do it. And Mishiro can't break this vow. It'd be the same as rejecting who you are. You were the only survivor of that tragedy. If you're going to allow it to happen again, then you'll be rejecting everyone and everything that supported you this far. No matter how this ends, this sin will never be forgiven, even on your deathbed. In action is silent approval. More innocent people are going to die tonight. If you know that, you don't stop the perpetrator, you may as well have started that fire yourself.
お前が今までの自分を否定し、たった一人を生かそうというのなら。
あなたはどんなことがあってもさくらの味方ですか？
Archer, that's not fair. That's not fair, Archer. Come on. This is a question of protecting one person, or protecting everyone but that person. Whose side will I be on in the end? I have to decide tonight. Well, I suppose you will do that, Miyashiro. That was That was a lot of... Fucking do it, yeah. Wow. That is, yeah. I assume it's gonna. I assume if I kept going, we would start spiraling out of control with too much happening. But jeez, dude. Yeah. Holy shit. I don't know how much even left. I don't even know. I don't even know. If I ask, is it a spoiler? Like, how many chapters are actually left? Because we're at 13 now. It's not a spoiler if I know how many are left. It'll just give me a good idea of how long till we're done. Because I'm actually definitely curious how much we have left. And I swear, I feel like if I start looking up things, I'll get spoiled. So I feel much confident asking you guys in chat instead. But, okay. That was a lot. But I'll retain it all. I'll retain all the information. I'll remember it all. But, Jesus, okay. Will we truly be by Sakurai's side? Sakura. Dude, my brain is fucking zooming. My brain is like anywhere but here. After all that. Ah yes, Sakurai, my favorite Fate character. My favorite. I don't know. I think so. I think we'd stick to being Sakura's ally till the very end, but I wonder what Shio's gonna choose, if he actually gets a choice, or if it's me who's gonna be picking, I don't know. Without further ado, chat, that's gonna do it for this time. Hope you all enjoyed. I certainly did. So have a good day, evening, or night, wherever you're in the whole wide world. And hope to get joining you same time, same place, next time. Until then, chat. Bye!